That was pretty sick.
Hi, welcome to the Rundown. As always, the Rundown is sponsored by Helix Sleep. Why would you buy a mattress made for someone else? With Helix, you're getting a mattress that you know will be perfect for the way you sleep. Helix Sleep has a quiz that takes just 2 minutes to complete and matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses. Mattresses great for cooling you down if you sleep hot. Mattresses great for spinal alignment to prevent morning aches and pains, and even a Helix Plus mattress for plus size sleepers. So if you're looking for a mattress, you take the quiz, you order the mattress that you're matched to, and the mattress comes right to your door, shipped for free. You don't ever need to go to the mattress store again. I actually am currently sleeping on a Helix mattress. I took the quiz. It's an amazing mattress. It was honestly night and day. I was sleeping on a shitty mattress I had in college. I brought it to my first apartment. Thanks to Helix, they hooked me up. I took the quiz. I think I'm a medium sleeper, and you can get them that like cool you down while you sleep. So I sleep hot. It's actually sick. Ben, you definitely need to get on one.
It sounds like I need one, man. You haven't let me straight yet.
Well, I gave Ben my old mattress.
Which is
so
lovely.
Helix, we got to hook up Ben with a new Helix mattress. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/rundown. That's helixsleep.com/rundown for up to $200 off and 2 free pillows. Trust me, it is worth it. And now, let's get into our first topic, the NFL Draft. This is why we have Stephen Shea on the Rundown today. Balmy, what you got for today?
A lot. I'm hearing Malik Willis is going to go in the top 10, and so there's a lot of noise about the quarterback's going to fall to 20. I definitely don't think it's going to fall that far. Pittsburgh is the most logical quarterback needy team, and they do pick at 20, but that's what I'm hearing lately. It'll be interesting because the consensus is starting to move. Like Aiden Hutchinson for the majority of the process was like the slam dunk number 1. Jacksonville's going to take him. And now Trayvon Walker looks like he's very much the odds-on favorite to go number 1. So that slides Hutchinson down. The Lions are at 2. He's a hometown guy. He's from Dearborn, Michigan. He played at Michigan. They should run up and draft him. But now the Lions are starting to move where it's Kayvon Thibodeau's getting close, closing the gap a lot. We're taping this, it's 3 o'clock? Like the draft is in 5 hours. It's going to be an interesting couple hours.
Well, I've heard the Malik Willis stuff. I've been getting all kinds of texts that Mike Tomlin's also been snooping around Oxford, Mississippi on Matt Corral, getting backstories too. I think that would be a second rounder. But I agree with you on Willis, though. I think somebody's going to fall in love with him and jump up and take him. You know, we see in the NFL the dual threat quarterback thing has become such a thing, and there's a lot of quarterback needy teams in this draft.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Malik Willis, a lot of people have been down on him. I actually think he's sick. He has the physical talent to be an elite quarterback. I actually liken him to Josh Allen in that he has the physical talent and he might be raw, but I think there is an offensive scheme for him. I think nowadays the offenses in the NFL are a little more malleable to players. We look at Lamar Jackson on the Ravens. Like, teams aren't just like throwing the same old pro-style offenses and making quarterbacks fit into them. They're designing the offense around key players. I want to know, do you think Aiden Hutchinson could ever slip to 4 to the Jets?
He can.
You think so?
He can. So if Kayvon goes second overall, then you got to wonder, okay, third overall pick, Houston's been heavily linked to a corner. If they stay there, then it's possible. We have seen in years past, typically the guy who's labeled like the best guy in the draft or the safest in the draft has somehow found their way to the Jets. We saw that with Leonard Williams. We saw that with Jamal Adams. We saw that with Quinnen Williams. Not necessarily better than Nick Bosa, but like he was a guy that's like, okay, slip him there. So I would not be crazy surprised if he fell to 4, but I couldn't see him getting past 4.
Dude, I'm thinking with the 10th pick, I think the Jets might get Debo with it. I'm just thinking. I think it could be there.
It's not a crazy thought. I put that in my mock on Monday. I was told pretty firmly, like, that's not going to happen. You might just want to update that. But I would like to see it. It obviously gets him out of the NFC and, gets into a big market in New York. They have a quarterback on a rookie contract. They could pay him. But, like, what does he really want? I know you guys talked about it on PNT, like, could money just solve this? Like, does he just want a new deal? Or is he, like, potentially upset with his role about being, like, a offensive weapon receiver / running back? Like, that could shorten his career. So I don't really know, but like Robert Saleh obviously has a lot of familiarity with him, so it makes sense. Like I can see where you can connect those dots. I'm not sure it'll happen for the 10th pick, but I wouldn't completely rule it out.
Dude, I think Zach Wilson would hugely benefit from Debo being on the team.
Absolutely.
Debo and Elijah Moore would be fun.
Yeah, dude, he cancels out bad quarterback play. He just like, Garoppolo didn't win those games. Debo won those games. And I think Zach Wilson can do stuff Garoppolo couldn't even dream of. And if you have Debo to like make up for some rookie mistakes, I think that creates a crazy electric offense with CJ Uzomah. And we got a guy like Braxton Berrios, who I think is going to be the next Julian Edelman type player in the
I love the draft. Hope springs eternal in NFL draft.
I have
Let's
high hopes, baby.
Oh, I love it. Steve,
What do you think? What do you think for the Saints?
The Saints have 2 first-round picks, 16 and 19. I think one of them is going to be an offensive tackle because Terron Armstead went to Miami, and I think the other is going to be a wide receiver because, damn it, somebody's got to play opposite Mike Thomas. They had one receiver with a 100-yard game last year. How's that possible in the NFL in 2020-21? And they love taking Ohio State guys, so look for Olave Wilson.
So that's what we got for our draft talk. Our next topic is.
I got one more, Shake.
Oh, what you got? What you got?
What corner's going first, Sauce Gardner or Derek Stingley? I want to hear what you think.
Sauce Gardner should go first. He's the cleanest guy off the field. On the field, he's great too. Didn't allow any touchdown passes in his whole college career, but it seems like the Texans really like Stingley. So I don't necessarily agree with it. He hasn't been good since 2019. He's had injuries. He's dealt with stuff, but it seems like Derek Stingley's going to be the first corner off the board. I don't necessarily agree with it, though.
Okay. Just wanted to ask that.
And now for our next topic, one very near and dear to my heart, military Dolphins. Yeah, so for the past couple decades, a couple militaries across the globe have been training marine mammals to do war. Most recently, we have the Russians. So apparently the Russians may have deployed several dolphins to the Black Sea to defend their ports, and I think their cruisers and destroyers with dolphins that are equipped to kill. So basically, this was the Russians' answer to Navy SEALs. Navy SEALs were originally a underwater demolition team, so they were in charge of like planting bombs underwater. So if you had a bunch of sea craft such as aircraft carriers, destroyers, and you didn't want the frogmen swimming under your boat and planting a huge fucking bomb to blow you up and get out in and out before anyone knew they were there, you need some guard dogs underwater. And what's a better guard dog underwater than dolphins with knives on their noses? Yeah.
I didn't know the Dolphins were like instinctually that aggressive.
You could
train them.
Well,
I thought they were peaceful species.
No, you know how they train them?
Tyreek Hill video, though?
True.
So you train them, right? How they train them is they train them just to like poke people with their noses, and then they attach them with like some like syringe or some shit so that when they poke the divers, it kills them.
Wow.
Yeah. So not only are they training dolphins, but they captured a beluga whale in the Arctic Circle. I think it was seen somewhere in Norway, and someone dropped their phone. Do you see that viral video of the beluga whale taking the phone up and picking it up and giving it to the person on the boat?
No.
Pull up this video, Kevin. This is an awesome video. If you can.
Wait, if your job,
it's on YouTube.
If your career is planting bombs underwater, what do you work like 1 day a year at most?
No, dude, talk to the Navy SEALs, bro. They get called in everywhere.
That's what Navy SEAls do is plant bombs underwater.
Well, that's one of the things they do. They also like do a ton of other sick shit. Have you seen Lone Survivor?
No.
Have you seen Zero Dark 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see this beluga whale pulling up.
That's like a very wholesome, peaceful video.
Yeah, no, that is a trained Russian secret agent. That beluga whale was trained by the Russians, and you can see it has I think it has either a collar or something on its fin to signify that is a trained Russian beluga. It's not evil in itself, but it definitely received training by some serious Russians.
Kind of just looks like Gaz.
Is Gaz Russian?
No, but it's big bald forehead.
It's actually insane. Go back. Sorry to make you go to 100 different directions, Kevin, but can we go back to the original dolphin article? Yeah. So for example, if you had so there's a bunch of naval military presence in the Black Sea by the Russians just to secure their ground forces in the Donbass, Crimea region. And because of that, like very easily, if you wanted to be like a NATO ally and get involved in the war without anybody knowing, send some frogmen underwater, Navy SEALs, other special forces, make them go blow up some Russian boats without anyone knowing. So that's why they're deploying their like literally guard dolphins underwater. Like that is terrifying.
So basically they have dolphins, so if you drop your phone, they're just going to return it?
Well, I don't know what the belugas were supposed to do, but the dolphins are the guard dogs.
Okay.
Maybe they should do that for like Dolphins quarterback tryouts. Like if you can get through the Dolphins that are protecting in the sea, that's how maybe that'll help Miami learn to pick a better quarterback. I mean, whatever they've been doing hadn't been working. You got to try something, right?
And now we go back to football. Jim Harbaugh, apparently for the KU job, put in a massive dinger to show them the real Jim Harbaugh. So, I mean, alpha move, literally just laying it on the table. I mean, the thing about coaches is you kind of, I'm not saying it's disingenuous, but you have to have like three faces. You have to have the face you show to the administrators and the school officials. You have to have the face you show to recruits. Then you have to have your coaching face. So, I mean, Harbaugh's just cutting through the shit and showing them the real Jim Harbaugh, which I guess is his coaching face. But hey, I mean, baller move. Another great Harbaugh story, like the one about him playing catch with co-eds outside of a bar in Michigan when he went back. But any of you guys pack dingers?
Pack what?
Like dip?
Dip, yeah.
Never done dip, no.
Not a dipper.
You guys.
Big League Chew is pretty similar, right? It's like the gum version.
Very similar. Yeah, so I mean, it's just an alpha move. I mean, it probably, depending on who was interviewing him at Kansas, he probably thought he'd appreciate it and packed a dinger.
Just imagine if he hadn't packed that dip there and got that job. I mean, we would have never had the Les Miles and all these just incredible Kansas football areas that have just electrified America.
True. Do you think it helped him or hurt him? So,
I feel like it might have hurt it. I mean, he didn't get it.
So he really went lax with it. Honestly, he may have not wanted this job.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah,
He
so
probably didn't give a damn about his job and using it for
December
leverage to get more money.
So this is how the interview apparently went. He was quoted as saying, "Guys, do you mind if I loosen up my tie or take my tie off?" Harbaugh said, according to a person in the room, "I'm not really a shirt and tie kind of guy. Can I take my jacket off?" This was December 2009. And then he walked over and asked if anyone wanted a drink. He emptied a can of Coke, put a rather sizable dip of chewing tobacco, and used the can as a spittoon. "I just want to be the Jim Harbaugh for you all to see who I am," he told the room. That's a pretty baller move.
I think you're right. You got to play to your audience in that situation if you're going essentially on a job interview. Like, if you think that that's what the administration in there and the decision makers are going to do, like, why would you not do that? But could have been a miscalculation. I mean, is that really a monster upgrade? Stanford was very good at the, so 2009. He
I think that
had
was like right
Andrew Luck.
before. I think that was right as it was coming in. It was what year? What? Well, yeah, they'd
Andrew
already
Luck
beat
was
USC. No, they already
2012,
beat USC because they beat USC as a 42-point underdog in fall of '07. I remember that was like one of the most famous upsets.
Yeah.
Ever. So he was already in there. I think this is Harbaugh. I'm going conspiracy theory. I think he's going in there putting a dip and saying, "All you son of a bitches know I ain't taking this Kansas job. I'm just here showing who I am for my ego." And I don't know. I feel like he's doing this just saying I don't give a crap about this interview, so I'm just going to put a fat ass dip in.
Are you guys if a dude just packed a big dinger in front of you, would you be intimidated? As people who don't dip?
No.
I think
Is
it's
that an
kinda
intimidating
disgusting.
move? Yeah, it's just kind of, because then you got to be spitting all the time.
I mean, in the South, I see a lot of people dipping like that.
Yeah.
True. Moving on, back to marine wildlife.
We're all over the map today.
Back we're marine wildlife
see.
and football. So I found this video. I'm a part of a couple crazy WhatsApp group chats with like foreigners, just to find these great videos.
Of course you are.
Well, you have to, in WhatsApp, you have to download the videos when you watch them. So I end up with a lot of crazy videos on my phone. So I like to show them to everyone on Twitter. And this video is insane. Apparently it's a what I found out later was the videos from a YouTuber from Australia, but we gotta watch this video. Check this out, boys. Target's up, and this turtle, big showdown, and I'm right in the thick of it. Oh no! Oh! Holy shit! Oh, this is intense. They're underneath me. Look, the target's got the turtle underneath me. Oh, I don't know if I'm in the best position right here. Oh, I'm between the tiger and the turtle. Uh-oh. Oh, what?
If you drop your phone like that, you have a great video of a shark that is attacking a paddleboard that you're on.
Yeah.
Drop it. Are you taking the extra half second? It's probably closer to at least 1 or 2 seconds. But are you taking that extra time to go pick up your phone?
Hell no.
Dude, tiger sharks.
Way.
I'm pretty sure we can look this up.
It also looked like very shallow water.
Yeah, I think tiger sharks might be one of the biggest biters. I don't think they're the biggest killers, but I think they have the most bites. It's either tiger sharks or bull sharks. I think it's like most sharks by species.
I mean, any way you slice it, like, how are you picking up that phone? That's the craziest part about that video.
Tiger shark, most dangerous, but I think the most bites is tiger sharks. They bite on anything.
Right, so why the fuck are you wasting even a second trying to pick up your phone?
I think that's one of those like times where you get in, if you see the shark going for you, that's when you gotta hit it on the nose.
Yes. Does that really work though? Like, if you're underwater and you're in a situation where you could punch a shark in the nose, you're moving slower. That shark can't do anything, and that's really gonna make that big of a difference. Like, think about how fast you can run underwater. You're doing that, but with your fist.
I mean, the thing is, I don't think tiger sharks are that big, like comparatively. Like, we're not talking about a great white shark.
Couple 100 pounds, no?
I think great
500?
tiger sharks are a little, like 10 to 14 feet. A lot of it's tail.
850 to 1,400 pounds. Those are huge.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
That's a big boy.
I would love to test out if you can punch it. The thing is, you want to miss high, because if you miss low, your hand's going in their
I
mouth.
feel like you don't want to miss anyway. You just want to make contact.
Yeah.
I just don't want anything to do with tiger sharks.
I would love, on my bucket list is going to one of those shark cages though. That would be
You can go in a shark cage.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That video was just insane.
That was an insane video.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So for our next topic, Cincinnati school board member is being asked to resign after accidentally posting porn on her campaign's Facebook account. Well, what? Oh, it's her own.
I feel like this kind of
It's
stuff
her
could happen.
own porn, or it is her own account.
I feel like this kind of stuff could happen more often because, like, a lot of people watch porn, you know?
While advocating for abstinence is tough.
Oh, ooh.
Porn does equal abstinence sometimes. Think about it.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, but it's
Right.
be hard to make society
Look-
feel like that. I see what you're saying, but
The Lakota School Board on Wednesday voted 4-1 to censure a board member for posting on a Facebook link that led to inappropriate sexual content. A separate motion passed requesting that the board member Darby Body resign immediately.
Her name's Body.
Bodie, according to the censure resolution, made the post on her campaign's Facebook account. Can we open that link in another tab? The one to the post. In her post, Bodie she opposes a lot of lib stuff. She objects to sexual education content, which she claims is already found in Ohio schools. She posts links to such sites as examples of what she would find objectable, including content about masturbation, sex toys, and anything taught besides abstinence. Huh.
Oh, so did she just fuck up her caption? She was like, "This is gross."
Oh, you know what probably happened? I think that she linked it to like good, like the stuff that like sex education she didn't want taught, and then that sex education website linked it to something.
Smut.
Yeah, it's some smut to fuck her over.
hey, you play with fire, you're gonna get burned, huh?
Yeah. Well,
I was thinking this was going to get a little dirtier.
Yeah, I thought
The way the story.
this was more of like a Ted Cruz type situation.
Okay, so that's it. The headline is it. She posts a porn link while advocating for abstinence.
That is
So
a big
she hyperlinked the wrong thing. She hyperlinked the porn thing, which
She made a mistake, so you don't.
happens. We've all blogged
Feels
before.
like
We've all put hyperlinks in.
Huh.
Not necessarily porn, but like I'm sure you've hyperlinked the wrong thing before.
So they're
Free
trying
pass.
to use this as an excuse to get her off because she's
Yeah.
bitching a lot, is what it sounds like to me.
Sounds like a coup.
A coup.
Coup.
Cool.
Huh.
Yeah. This is very forgivable.
I think that's our rundown for today, guys. What time do you think the draft's gonna be over?
NFL draft show tonight. Stephen Shea, Brandon Walker, Roan hosting, 8 Eastern, bunch of fun guests.
Yep. A lot
Join
of
us.
fun guests. Some surprise guests.
Prize guests.
Yeah.
I think I drank too much green tea before this.
Green tea gives me a tummy ache
Re-energized.
every time.
Tummy ache?
Yeah.
Soft.
I mean, my body rejects it, so.
Soft.
What kind of green tea you drinking? Turkey Hill?
Whatever I can get my hands on, bro. Dunkin'. Starbucks.
Dunkin' makes green tea?
Yeah, bro. Sweet. Anything else for the rest of the show? 2 years sober.
Yeah, that was
That's
just,
awesome.
we hit that
Congrats.
hard
You
yesterday.
You hit that hard yesterday?
Yeah, it was fun though. Man.
Congrats.
Feel good, man.
Che, you want to tell everyone how to eat box?
I couldn't believe when I saw that clip.
I think, yeah, that's the show.
That's the rundown,
Why don't we
boys.
just cut that whole last part?
Yeah.